Hello ladies! So I'm going to shoot another praise move video for us to do. I'm going to do a few where they're targeting specific things. So this one is going to be just a few short exercises to target your hips, which if you've been sitting around a lot or driving or sitting on the couch and eating cheese, whatever it may be, you might be getting a little tight. So it's good to stretch. So this is the hip series. I might have to move around a little bit. I'm kind of on a slope, so hopefully you can hear me. So bear with any odd moving around. I'll try to stay where you can see and hear me. But if not, forgive the lack of professionalism and hopefully benefit from the stretch. So let's get started. I hope you are blessed and encouraged by this. So here we go, hip series. So the first one we're going to do, stand up on your mat, nice and tall, and before we start, just take a few deep breaths and try to relax. Okay, and let's get going. So the first one we're going to do in our praise move series is called the angel. So we're going to stand on our mat, and you're going to step 1 foot forward, and we're going to bend that front knee. We're going to inhale, and we're going to exhale our arms, palms down, up like this. Okay, so lean forward, but you don't want your knee to shoot past your foot, and try and press that back heel down and stretch up through your arms, and take 3 to 5 deep breaths, or however many. And I'm going to show you a way to make this a little more advanced. I don't even know that I'm going to keep it myself, but if you do want a little more of a challenge, what you're going to do is you're going to inhale and exhale. Let me move back so you can see. And you're going to keep that front knee bent, but you're going to shift the weight onto it and lift that back foot and come down like that. And hold that and breathe. Inhale, exhale up and foot down, come back to the middle, shake it out. You're doing great there at home. And we're gonna do the other side. So inhale, exhale, 1 foot forward. And we're gonna inhale, exhale, arms go up. Bend that front knee, straighten that back leg and reach up with those arms. And the scripture verse for this posture is Psalm 91:11. And feel free to repeat it, or enjoy it, or breathe and relax. It's, "For he shall give his angels charge over thee, to keep thee in all thy ways." Okay. I'm going to switch to the slightly more advanced posture. Feel free to stay put or take a break. Inhale, exhale, shift the weight to the bent front leg. Lift that back leg and hinge. And I'm looking up a little bit because I'm trying to talk to the camera sometimes, but you can keep your head down and breathe. Okay, inhale, exhale. Come back up. Great job. Yay. Okay, next one we're going to do is called the runner. So you can keep your hands on your hips. And once again, we're just going to step 1 foot forward. Pretty much same thing, but without the arms to start. Back heel down. Really bend that front knee. And I'd bend it a little deeper for this one than the angel because it's less of a balance at this point. And relax and breathe. And I'll show you the slightly more advanced version after we do the other side. So inhale, exhale, come up. And now step with the other foot. Okay. And once again, a little deeper stretch than you did for the angel. Hopefully your legs are starting to warm up and feel great. And I'll tell you the scripture verse for this one is Hebrews 12:1, and it's wherefore, seeing we also are compassed about with so great a cloud of witnesses, let us lay aside every weight and the sin which doth so easily beset us, and let us run with patience the race that is set before us. That's Hebrews 12:1. And now I'm just going to transition before we come up to the slightly more advanced version of the runner, just to show you. You don't have to do this, but if you want, inhale, exhale, your body down to the floor. So your front knee is bent, your back leg is straight, and just enjoy that stretch. And when you're ready, we're going to put both legs back and then switch the other one forward. So your front knee is bent, your back leg is straight. If this is too much, you can just sit on your knees or stand up. It's good with praise moves, never to get too caught up in doing things perfectly or your form. Even my form's a work in progress, but it's good to get any improvement and any stretch, and also just to be encouraged by the Bible verses. Okay, inhale, exhale, both feet up. Inhale, exhale, roll up. Awesome job. So we're going to do the next stretch for our hips. This one's called the dove. So we're going to come back down to the floor. Hopefully you can see me. This one's a little tricky. I might have to change angle so you can see. So let's move this mat a little bit. So for the dove, you're going to come. You're going to put your hands down, and you're going to slide one leg back and one knee forward. Let me move back so you can see. So your back leg is straight, and your front leg is bent at wherever is comfortable for you. Please forgive my lousy cinematography. I'll try and change the angle for the next one. But so wherever you're comfortable, you can move that front leg like this, you can move it like this, but ideally your front leg is out to the side bent and your back leg is straight. And what we're going to do next is we're going to take our thumbs and we're going to hook them behind us, okay? And then we're going to lift them up and our upper body up. So this stretch, the dove, is great for stabilizing our hips, and it's lengthening our hip flexors and our external rotators. See how that front leg's bent? Anyway, I'm getting distracted, so just relax and breathe. And if you want to make this a little bit different, what you can also do is we're going to transition, and if you're not comfortable with this, just stay put and relax. You never want to get injured doing this. But inhale, exhale, and hinge your upper body down to where it can comfortably rest your forehead on the floor, and breathe. So inhale, exhale, come up. Inhale, exhale, back on your knees. Let me see if I can get a little better angle to show you the other side. I'll try it straight. Okay, so for this next side, put one knee forward and the back leg back. And when you're ready, take those thumbs up, you're doing great. Hook your thumbs and stretch your upper body. And you can look up a little bit. I look at the camera so you can hear me, but you should look up. And the scripture for this one is Matthew 3:16. And it's, and Jesus, when he was baptized, went up straight away out of the water, and lo, the heavens were opened unto him, and he saw the Spirit of God descending like a dove and lighting upon him. Okay, inhale, Exhale forward. Okay, inhale, exhale up. Inhale, exhale back to your knees. Okay, great job. And the next one we're going to do is called the tent. Okay, so if this one is a little too tricky, don't ever hurt yourself. This one is supposed to be good for headache and insomnia, and it stretches your shoulders, your hamstrings, your arches, your heels, so it's really great. But if it's too much, once again, rest, stay up. So I'll tell you the verse beforehand because I don't think you'll be able to hear once I'm in it. It's Isaiah 54:2, which is, enlarge the place of thy tent and let them stretch forth the curtains of thy habitations. Spare not, lengthen thy cords and strengthen thy stakes. It's a pretty cool one. I like that verse. Okay, so we're going to start. So what you can do is you're going to start on your knees, hands under your shoulders, and you're going to push your back legs up. You're going to lift your hips, and you're going to press down with your heels. So your hips are lifting up, your heels are pressing down, your head is going to look back toward your feet, and breathe for 3 to 5. Inhale, exhale, back to your knees. And I'm going to stand back up. Great job. Alrighty, moving right along, we have 3 if you count the variation stretches left. So you're doing awesome. So this one is also good for your hips and your balance. You can use a chair if you would like. This one is called the tree. So there are variations, and it changes day to day, so don't get frustrated if your balance is off. You can either put your foot here on your other foot, but don't medially rotate it across your body. Have it out. We want to stretch that way. Okay, so you can go like that. You can put it here, or you can put your foot here. So wherever you're comfortable. If you get wobbly, stop. I might get wobbly. You never know. And so once you're ready, inhale, exhale to wherever you want to be. And if you're ready, inhale, exhale, your arms up if you're comfortable, and breathe. And the scripture verse for this one is, and he shall be like a tree planted by the rivers of water, that bringeth forth his fruit in his season. His leaf also shall not wither, and whatsoever he doeth shall prosper. That's Psalm 1:3. So ideally, if you can, and my shoulders tend to lock out, they're a little tweaky, but if you can, keep your shoulders kind of down, put your arms up, and breathe. And I'm going to show you the variation to a different posture. You don't have to do this by any means, but it's kind of fun to try for a little challenge. This one's called the Weeping Willow. So inhale, exhale, and just try to lean over and hang while you still stay. Don't lock out your knee. Keep that knee a little bit soft, and just hang to wherever's comfortable and breathe. Okay, inhale, exhale, come up. Inhale, exhale, foot down. You're doing great. So we're going to do the other side. So remember, foot's knee is rotated out, not in. I used to always think you could do it this way, and that's a bad idea. So once you're ready, inhale, exhale to here, never on the knee joint. You want to protect the knee, or here. Okay. Ooh, I'm wobbly on this hill. Okay. And relax. Ooh, as much as possible. And breathe. And inhale if you're comfortable, exhale. And I'll tell you the verse, I guess, while you're breathing for Weeping Willow. It's Psalm 37, 1 through 2, I believe. It's by the rivers of Babylon, there we sat down. Yea, we wept when we remembered Zion. We hanged our harps upon the willows in the midst thereof. That song is about being in captivity. It actually used to be a song. I don't know if any of you heard that song. Okay, Weeping Willow, inhale, exhale. Just as far as is comfortable. No need to get too crazy. And breathe. Inhale, exhale. Inhale. I'm wobbling. Exhale. Down. Great job. Okay, so I'm going to show you one more hip stretch. So this one's called the scroll. So sit down. It's pretty straightforward. I'll try and be where you can see, but I don't think you need to see me that much. So this one, the scroll, it all stretches your hamstrings and your back as well. So what you can do is you're going to stand up as straight as possible. You can bend your knees a little bit, and you're just going to inhale and exhale and hinge forward toward your feet. And lean over and breathe. Great. Inhale, exhale, and we're going to do a variation, which you might not be able to see, but it's pretty straightforward. Keep one leg straight to the side, the other knee bent, and this time we're going to come up, and then we're going to go just toward that one leg. And the scripture verse for this scroll is Luke 4:16 through 18. And it's talking about when Jesus went into Nazareth and read this text. And it's, "The Spirit of the Lord is upon me, because he hath anointed me to preach the gospel to the poor. He hath sent me to heal the brokenhearted, to preach deliverance to the captives, and recovery of sight to the blind, to set at liberty them that are bruised." Inhale, exhale, come up. And we're going to switch. So other leg in, toward where what touches the other leg. And inhale, exhale, toward that foot. And just relax and breathe. Inhale, exhale, come up. Okay, and that's it for my hip stretches for the day. I hope you were refreshed, a little bit looser, and encouraged. Bye.